Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Norfolk based Woodfordes Brewery for one of their seasonal specials, and it's gone into bottle as well, so that's amazing for all you people out there like me who don't live near the Norfolk area or live in a pub near a pub that sells Woodfordes often. So this is their winter reserve. There we go. Let me show you in front of the camera. And there's the outside of the bottle. Pause it and you can read it yourself. But obviously, I'm going to read it anyway. So here we go. And it's cold in the beer room. So hat on, body warmer on. Although I haven't got my USB plugged in at the moment because it's flat. So I will be getting it plugged in this winter. Although I could actually connect the USB that's in the shed, you know, if I really wanted to. So it says on there, alcohol is 5% volume. It's a winter warmer, classed as a winter warmer. It says on the back, this 5% dark velvety beer has a full malty flavour with notes of licorice and pine, retaining a dry, clean finish that goes down very easily. The complex mix of different flavours change and intensify with every taste. And obviously, Woodfordes Brewery, Sind Lane, or is that Slad? Slad Lane, do apologise. Wood Baswick, Norwich, England, NR13 6SW. So let's dive in. Ooh. And for this special time, I've actually picked out my Woodfordes Brewery glass. Here we go. Funnily enough, I got this from the beer festival. From Robin Hood Beer Festival. So obviously somebody used it and left it, and I got it, and fantastic for me. But there you go. Yeah. Oh, it is chilly, and winter warmers certainly needed. It's certainly dropping down to that sort of temperature where darker beers and warming beers are certainly what we love at this time of the year. So try not to get too much of a head on it, which is a typical raggy pour, you know. And there we go. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look the job? Hey, and if I hold it there long enough, there's a good chance I might get a thumbnail with the bottle and the Woodfordes glass in my hand. Will it do it? We'll get another 10 seconds, I say, and see if it does it. And you never know. You never know with YouTube. It'd be nice if it did, mind you, but there we go. So, as we can see, a lovely black pour on this, a light, you'd call that a light beige head. Oh, I do love a beer. Malty, you can smell the licorice straight away. Oh, cheers all. Hope everyone's doing well in beer review land. Winter's certainly coming up, and be an interesting one. Is it going to be a cold? Is it going to be wet? Or is it going to be warm? Hard to know. Oh, and again, got a belt of licorice in that. Dark malts. First time I've even seen this. I'm assuming that the good pub, the Victoria Hotel in Beeston, will have this on at some stage, and it's just trying to gauge when they're going to have it on. I have been lucky enough recently, whether they're ordering multiple casks, to have bumped into some of the Woodfordes beers, and you know when you like a brewery, and obviously I don't live in Norfolk, I live in Nottingham, so it's nice that there's a pub nearby, and a great pub at that. You know, it sells amazing cask beers and great food as well, next to the train station in Beeston. Ooh. And again, with this, I think Muntons could be an interesting, you know, there's a limited edition beer kit to do. The Woodfordes Winter Reserve as a beer kit as well. You know, for homebrew fans, to be able to brew a Woodfordes beer and in your own home. Ooh. So it's just at room temperature, and oh, there we go. We'll pour some more in, as we do. And a big massive thank you to Woodfordes for actually gifting these beers to Raggy's Beer Reviews. You know, in this day and age, hand on heart, I am somebody, I did this channel because I love beers. Maybe now and again I'll drink the odd one too much, and these things happen, you know. But I love talking about beers, I love reviewing beers, I love, you know, promoting beers on social media. And it's a hobby that I do, and you know, I assume, and I know this because I look around other beer reviewers, that I'm probably the most, not the most viable by no means, but certainly probably the most active social media beer reviewer out there. I would have thought anyway. YouTube beer reviewer, that is. I just love what I do, you know, and to get beers you've never had, and to be able to share them with the country, you know, use the channel to share these beers and say, this is a great beer, you know, go and get some. Or badger your pub into having it as well. You know, these are the things, you know, like any brewery, in bottle and on cask, you know, they want to see their beers up and down the country, as you would. And yeah, hopefully we'll see this at the Victoria Hotel. Ever so smooth on the taste, and then there's a slight little bit of roasty toastiness. There's lovely fruitiness that balances in behind. Every mouthful, it does change, like it says on the bottle, to be fair. Look at that, look at the head retention on that. Fantastic. Ooh. 2 days before we go on holiday to first Cheltenham, then to St Ives, and finally in Exeter. So we're doing a you know, a good holiday. Nice to get away from work and just down tools, no gardening, and go away, do a lot of talking, games, cocktail nights, beer nights, visit some amazing breweries and pubs across that side of the world. And then next March we're going over to Hopton, which is Woodfordes Brewery country, and me and Andy Upper Drinkers, and hopefully the wives as well, will be getting our backsides over to Woodfordes Brewery as well to see the brewery, hopefully, you know. Oh, so excited to be. I love visit, you know, it's just who doesn't love a hobby? Yeah, it's not just about drinking beer and getting drunk, you know. That's not the way it is. It's about drinking beer, it's about enjoying a beer, it's about social, you know. I work all week and I work really, really hard for the pennies that I get, and the ability at the weekend to meet up over a pint of something amazing, trying new beers, trying different styles of beers, you know, it's what makes the world of beer fantastic, is that, you know. And Woodfordes make a massive amount of different beers, you know, like a lot of breweries, and to appreciate a good beer, oh, with good people as well, chat, enjoy, a bit of socialising. You know, we must never lose that. I work on my own all week. Apart from when I go for my breaks and have a bit of chat, the rest of the time I'm on my own. And that, talking to people, you know, discussing a great beer is what it's all about. Look at that, look at that head of attention. Absolutely fantastic. Oh. First time having this one. And yeah, licorice is quite the theme. Malty. Lives up to its winter warmer name. Smooth at first, with a fruity back end that goes down. Lovely clean flavours. Would I drink this again? The answer to that question is yes. Hopefully on cask, hopefully at the Victoria Hotel in Beeston, or somewhere else in Nottingham. There are many great pubs in Nottingham. And hopefully, you know, good modern traditional beers should always be at the top. Obviously, these guys also do craft as well, you know. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.5 out of 5. A very nice beer. Oh, a little raggy treat. Big thank you to Woodfordes. Cheers all.